Mm. Mm. I smell cigarette smoke. I don't smoke cigarettes, but I smell cigarette smoke. So I don't know, someone in this energy or crossover loved one, someone used to smoke cigarettes or someone does smoke cigarettes or something like that. Hey, Corey. Hey, Corey. You're still a moderator. Thank you. Mm. Yeah, definitely smells like cigarettes. Hello, everybody. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for letting me tune your human biofield. My name is Patience. I am your favorite psychic spirit medium, host of Spirit News on Spotify, which you can find on all platforms. If you would love to partake in that, we would absolutely love to have you. Please find all of that information in the description bar through the link tree. We have put all of our socials, all of the podcast platforms that we are on that link, and we would love to have you. Please hit that like button if you are happy to be here, if you're happy to be alive. So those who need our kind of healing can find us in the algorithm. It really does help us out, and we super appreciate it. We love being here for you. We love being of service, and we're here to bring another message forward. I don't know what happened today. I swear just said murdered. I was fighting creepy seller. I was fighting the feeling of doing a reading today because I'm like, no, I'm trying to do them on the weekends and have that be the time I do it, but you really just can't refuse the call when spirit's calling, or when a spirit's calling. It just tugs at you, and I don't want to use the word nag, but it's definitely a feeling that doesn't leave. So I tried to fight it off as long as I could. I went out with my baby girl and I tried to distract myself, but here I am because it was calling. So I'm going to answer the call. There's somebody who wants to come through, and Spirit was saying the name Lisa before. It could be relevant to this reading. I don't know. And the smell of cigarette smoke is relevant. So I don't know if this person used to smoke cigarettes or Lisa. I don't know. That's just what I'm getting. So we're going to bring this spirit through, this crossed over loved one, and I hope that it helps in any way, shape, or form. Let's do it. Holy Divine Spirit, thank you so much. Please tell us what you want us to know. I'm here for you. I'm being receptive. I'm in a receptive mode. Let's see. I did have a dream. I wonder if this is pertinent to my dream. Everything artsy! Can I get a woo woo? Amen. What up, buddy? Alexis, hello. Happy New Year. Thank you for being here with me. I really appreciate it. So, I had a dream. 12. I had a dream, and I don't know if it's pertinent to this reading or this energy, but what I saw was a very promiscuous person. It was a military person, someone who's in the Navy or in the military of some kind, and she was very promiscuous. She was like, the energy was like, she was very sexual. She was in some kind of Navy, Army, Reserve, something like that. And she was like, in her perspective, it wasn't like that, like what I'm about to say, but she was kind of passed around. And I hate saying that, but in her perspective, sex is very casual. It's like very casual. It's not a big deal. She likes it. It's just like a thing to do. It's not as, she doesn't take everyone she sleeps with personally, confirmation. But what she doesn't see is that she is used sexually. She's used up. She's a meat bag. She's a meat bag, which, oh, I hate saying that. But everybody knows that she'll, you know, perform and she gets used up, okay? And she was showing me or telling me stories about these instances where you know, she's not perceiving these sexual acts as being promiscuous or detrimental to her health, but yet at the same time her whole world is shifting. And I know her world is shifting because even though she's not saying it, everything around her, and I saw this body of water like a river, was going really fast, like really, really fast. And it was going so fast, and while it was like running so fast, the water, it was like moving trees and causing landslides, and it was shifting the earth, and everything that was at one end of this shift was suddenly appearing to be like dead and decayed and rotten. Like the land was like rotting. So I knew that even though she's acting like being this promiscuous is not a big deal, you know, it's kind of the energy of like the girl who sleeps with the whole football team, or being in some kind of army or like reserve or navy. Like she gets passed around, and I hate saying that, but that's the dream I had. So I don't know if that'll be pertinent to what they're reading. Oh, look, smoke. I said it smelled like cigarette smoke, and there's smoke right here. Smoke. We'll put it there. All right, tell me more. I see beer. This person could drink a lot or smoke a lot of cigarettes and drink a lot. What else? Tell me. Crusty. Could have bad hygiene. Final. Something that's the final straw. Something that's final. Some decision that is final behavior. Final behavior was in reverse. Behavior's in reverse. Some kind of behavior that they have been exhibiting that's in reverse. Some kind of negative behavior that's under analysis, or that they're analyzing, that's giving them anxiety, or the cause of their anxiety. Maybe they didn't realize that their negative behavior or sexual promiscuity was the reason why they're in a certain kind of crusty energy. Amazing. They may be coming to some kind of final epiphany about something, because they're at the bottom. They may have hit rock bottom. They may have hit rock bottom about something that they weren't putting they weren't putting two and two together about their negative behavior patterns. Breaking them. Mate. Spirit said mate. Implausible. I kind of give allow in reverse. Oh my gosh, this could be about somebody finally realizing or analyzing their crusty negative behavior and putting an end, realizing that it's the cause of their anxiety and the cause of them not being able to feel amazing. 7. Seeking solace. They're now not allowing mates, Spirit just said mate, suitors to break them or to treat them like they're bottom of the barrel, to charm them. I just saw the word charm. Daddy. Oh, I see daddy right here. Charm daddy. Oh, Jiminy. Promise in reverse. Promise in reverse. This is somebody who doesn't know their worth. This is somebody who looks for validation in the opposite sex, or it could be same sex, it doesn't matter. So they have adopted this negative behavior of promiscuity by believing that it wasn't hurting, that it would help them find some kind of mate or something. But they're come to they're analyzing their behavior. They're becoming self-aware. Come through, spirit. Clench kitten that they've been clenching onto. Hello. Hello, Robin. It's my birthday too today. It's my birthday too. Happy New Year, Lady Light. I got all my buddies in here. It is my birthday as well, Alexis. We share a birthday. Happy birthday to you. I have Clench Kitten. This person may have cats. You know what I was learning the other day? I was listening to this podcast about how cats are the carrier of a certain kind of parasite. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Happy birthday. We love you with all our heart. Oh, I love you too. Thank you. I love being here with you. Incredible. Spirit just said incredible. Thank you. Scratches. Oh, stop it. Oh my gosh. I think Spirit's been trying to tell me about this feminine energy who has a parasite that is the carrier of some kind of demonic energy or Jezebel spirit or something like that, or made her susceptible to that. Because I was watching this podcast, I was listening to this podcast the other day, and it was talking about how the similarities of parasites or parasitic infestation, and the similarities between that and demonic parasites. And they may be like really one and the same, and it was very interesting, and I don't know that, I can't prove it. Spirit says there are similarities, but there's other ways they can infiltrate you. But a parasite weakens your immune system. A parasite needs a host. A parasite will latch onto you and feed off of you, like energy vampires or people who hold spirits of envy, jealousy, Jezebel spirits, things like that. And it says kitten and clench here, so I'm wondering if this person or someone you know has a cat, that maybe this person isn't very hygienic, because in the podcast it said that cats carry a certain parasite that is only bred in cat poo. And that's why if you're pregnant, they ask you if you have a cat, because they suggest you get rid of it, because cleaning the kitty litter could make you susceptible to this parasite that they carry, which could terminate the baby. It could terminate the baby by obtaining this parasite. So I don't know if that's relevant, but what was super interesting is that it was paralleling drawing patterns. Spirit, I love you. I'm pretty sure this is what Spirit's saying. This person may have cats, and this says crusty here. They may smoke, drink beer, have addictions, sex addictions, but the thing is that they may have received this parasite from their cats because they don't clean the kitty litter often, or they don't have don't upkeep their hygienic environment or themselves, and it made them really susceptible to this parasite, which made them thank you, Spirit, I'm near the entrance, which made them weird. It opened up some kind of portal, or like it impacted them with conflict because they had this parasite, which is directly connected to low vibrational energies that wait for these parasites to infest you, and then it makes you susceptible to conflict. It makes you susceptible to this energy. Supposedly, yes. Interesting. So this parasite may have entered this girl, which made her which emphasized the wound she had. So if she had a wound of abandonment or rejection, it would have allowed a low vibrational entity or energy to attach to her through this parasite by not keeping up with her hygiene, and it allowed intrusive thought of keeping sexual partners or attaining sexual partners through sex, and creating a negative behavior pattern, that kept her in a really low vibrational state. And what's interesting about what I was learning and what Spirit was trying to tell me, and what's kind of like confirming it to me now, what they're trying to tell me, is that this happens when you don't take care of your body, or you don't take care of yourself, or have a routine of self-care. It makes you susceptible to parasites, to infections, to ringworm, to tapeworms, things like that. Parasitic infestation, which would make you susceptible to low vibrational energy, intrusive thoughts, having weird behavior patterns that keep you stuck in these situations that you put yourself in, that you normally wouldn't be in. So it's very interesting. I can't prove any of this, and this is for entertainment purposes only, but I'm just like relaying Spirit nuggets I get that Spirit wants to bring forward, that we aren't taught about as a society, that of humans who are 100% non-physical energy before we are human. When we pass over, we go back to being non-physical and our vessel dies. And so and what we're observing by learning through Spirit is that there's spiritual hygiene that you need to do in order to keep yourself clear, keep your field clear, so it's not a match to these types of things. And there's also physical things you have to do for your body, mind, body, spirit, you guys. So this person that was in my dream has really bad hygiene. To start, this person wasn't taught how to properly put themselves first when it comes to their hygiene, and that's something that's very important when walking a spiritual path or something like that. So that's so interesting, and I just had to say that just in case it's pertinent, but we'll do some Trivial Pursuit about it. Spirit, what this person has had some kind of is doing some kind of analysis of their behavior, and it's amazing. This is amazing because they're starting to realize some kind of self-awareness or epiphany about their negative behavior that they didn't think was pertinent before. Okay? They're taking accountability, basically. Thank you, Tony! Thank you so much! I'm a witness. Oh my goodness. Hello! Thank you, everyone, for being here. Make sure you're hitting that like button so people can find us in the algorithm. It super helps us out so people can get our kind of healing. We really appreciate you. We love you so much. All right, let's do blue. What James Brown title is completed by the parenthetical, "You got to have a mother for me"? Mother popcorn. Oh my gosh, we just ate popcorn. Mother. Where it is. Where it is. Definite. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So this person's mother may have been a huge contributor to this person's behavior patterns. Mother popcorn. This mother may not have taught them how to do certain things when it comes to taking care of yourself, when it comes to hygiene, when it comes to having self-care. There may have been other things that this mother was focusing on that kept them from being the mother that had a more completed parental style, is what I'm getting. I've got love in my tummy. What Ohio Express bubblegummer rejoices, I've got love in my tummy. Yummy, 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 I got love in my tummy. Someone who may have kept a lot of emotions in their sacral root chakra, that didn't express love very well, that maybe Bob says bubblegum, so maybe made it look like instead of actually like, you broke my heart when you said let's part. Louis Armstrong. Yeah, so this is a mother that didn't express love more deeply. It was very superficial, very bubblegum, like they just didn't tell this daughter how to love themselves or that they love them very often, which is very sad, actually. That's very sad. Kept them here, yeah. Kept them in a low vibrational state. Let's do brown. It says James Brown. We'll do brown. Who left Debbie Reynolds for Elizabeth Taylor to inspire Am I That Easy to Forget? Eddie Fisher. Yeah, somebody, this is a mother who fishes for compliments. This is a mother who is very insecure because someone left her for Elizabeth Taylor, somebody who she viewed as better than her. This is a mother that may have been left and thought they were that easily forgotten, so it really affected the way they raised their daughter. It may have been a big contributor to why this daughter became addicted to smoking cigarettes, drinking beer, not having good hygiene, and being very promiscuous. Let's do pink. Mom, which says mom. What nostalgic band man spent 62 of his 75 years as a leader? Guy Lombardo. Yeah, so this mother may have put men or lovers before their daughter. They may have thought that, it's kind of is the vibe of that old belief wedding. Thank you so much, Spirit. It's kind of like the energy of those baby boomer moms where it was all about being married. Like, just the title of being married is enough to like make you feel like you're important, or that, I don't know, like the title of, it's kind of a weird generation. It says the 60s, so if this person is in their 60s now, that would be the era. But it's like that energy, like a lot of, like, I always have to be with someone. I need a man or a lover to make me look like I'm wanted, to make me feel wanted. I always have to have lovers coming in and out to make me feel validated. It kind of feels like that. And it says leader. It says, what nostalgic band man spent 62 of the 75 years as a leader? Yeah. So kind of this mother could have chose lovers based on this one person that left them for someone that they perceived to be better than them, and Elizabeth Taylor. They may have spent most of their life comparing themselves to this woman that this man left them for, and believed for most of their adulthood into their senior years that they needed a man to lead them. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. That may have contributed to this daughter being very promiscuous and not really like perceiving promiscuity or many men, sexual partners, as being something bad. But now she is, and in the present energy, she's coming to some kind of self-awareness, or she's analyzing how this behavior has been passed down from her. This is a generational curse, is what we're talking about. There's absolutely nothing like it. Please subscribe and hit. Oh, thank you. You'll totally enjoy this. She's a real, true character. You're going to hear some cool stuff. Oh, Robin, I love you so much. I send you so much joy. Thank you so much. You're the best. I feel so supported right now. Thank you. All right, what else? So for whatever reason, Spirit wants to bring forward this mother-daughter dynamic. And you know what? It's important because generational curses are passed down by a child witnessing a parent's behavior and mimicking it, even on a subconscious level. Like this daughter, she picked up a lot of negative behavior patterns simply by being a product of an environment that nurtured this kind of behavior, and she didn't see anything wrong with it until now. So and that happens. That's the way it goes here on earth. We're not saying this to make this person feel bad about their choices, but there does come a point in time, if you want to break the cycle, if you want to break the generational curse, where you have to say, what am I doing that keeps bringing these people to me, that keep hurting me, or that keep breaking me, or that keep me at this low level where I don't feel good? Like, you have to ask yourself that question, and that's what this person is actually finally doing. So that's fantastic. And they could possibly have some kind of, because of their hygiene, because they don't take care of themselves, they could have possibly picked up some kind of parasite or low vibrational attachment or energy that keeps them in conflict, that's very skillful at intrusive thought and keeping them in anxiety and keeping them in the spirit of addiction. Okay. Blue. Oh, blue. And Spirit just said blue. And the last Trivial Pursuit is blue. So thank you, Spirit. What country heroes shine on features Old George stopped drinking today? Oh, George Jones. This person may have decided today to stop drinking. Drinking might be the number one contributor to why this person allows negative behavior. Oh, I hope so. I hope so. Alcohol is such a gateway, such a portal for low vibrational energy. It really is. For whatever, well, I actually know why. I'm allergic to alcohol. My whole lineage is allergic to alcohol, so I know that must have been a choice in this lifetime, so that way I wouldn't be a portal to that. So that way I wouldn't be so susceptible to energies that try to infiltrate you, parasitic energy that tries to latch onto you when you're in that state of inebriation. It's very important that you maintain consciousness through this whole ride, being consciously aware and choosing to consciously participate in your ascension process is what's going to empower you the most. If you're taking substances and you're using alcohol, you're automatically cutting off your ability to be consciously aware and in control of your consciousness, which makes you susceptible to infiltration of parasitic energetic frequency. So that's really something good for them. I'm so happy for them. I could cry. I want them to stop drinking. I want them to heal. If you're drinking and you think that it's okay and you're wondering why you're not going far in your healing journey, in your ascension journey, you may want to consider that it's a sign from source, creator, the universe, whatever you want to say, that you need to start clearing your field. You need to start clearing your body of toxins. 2010s, and alcohol is one of them. You can only go so far in your ascension journey if you're not keeping your vessel clean. Honestly, you can only go so far. What time is it? Thank you, Spirit. What else? What else do you want us to know? How can we help? Maybe they're watching. How can we help? Look, healing. Healing in reverse. I told you, you can't heal. But this person here is trying to heal. They're trying to purify their vessel. That's a great start. That is an amazing start. Good for them. I'm so happy to hear it. How can we help? How can we help? Where should I go? Tell us more. What do they need to know to continue healing? What would you like them to know? How can we help? Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots. So in Puss in Boots, the cat was a liar. The cat lied to get the his friend. He lied and said that his friend was somebody of authority. So this person, look at all the birds. Look at all the birds. Spirit, are you saying that this feminine energy is Puss in Boots, or are you saying that they have an energy of someone who's like Puss in Boots in their energy? Is this person the Puss in Boots? Is this person the Puss in Boots? No. Turning back, walk away, unreceptive to new ideas. Yes, thank you. So no, they're not the person in Puss in Boots, but they have someone in their energy that's a liar. Somebody that lies to make themselves seem like they're bigger than they are, or that they have some kind of authority. And they need to get rid of that person. They need to clear, when you're on a healing journey and you're trying to clear your field and you're trying to match the energy that you want to be, you cannot keep in your energy field or in your vicinity things that don't match what you want to be. Hi, Ophelia. And so Spirit says to walk away. They need to walk away from these people or places that represent the energy that they don't want. So just like when people go to rehab and they say you can't talk to anybody that uses, you can't go back to anybody that uses, you can't be friends with them anymore. You're gonna have to cut out everyone in your life that doesn't match the energy that you are trying to become. And if you're stopping drinking and you want to take that journey to stop alcoholism, then you can't hang out with people that drink. You just can't do it. You can't hang out with people that use, because it's just going to match an energy that you don't want to be anymore. So Spirit is suggesting that this person release. Look at the birds looking down. Birds birds symbolize to me spirit guides, angels, and so they're looking down at the ground, which symbolizes to me that they don't hold this person's not of high value. They're a liar. And this feminine energy is in the dirt, constantly looking up at this person like they're some kind of magnificent teacher or something. So there's someone in this person's energy that isn't what they say they are. They're a liar. Okay. Oh my god, I love those yes or no cards. What else? How can we help this person? What else? What other advice do you have? I don't know why other crows are afraid of scarecrows. I don't know why other crows are afraid of scarecrows. I don't know why other crows. Hi, country girl. I got all my buddies in here today for my birthday. Thank you. I appreciate you so much for being here. Huh. This person needs to be aware, this feminine energy needs to be aware of someone who's throwing rocks and hiding their hand. Someone who's purposely trying to keep them at some kind of I don't know, energy level that perhaps this this person could be being sent some kind of malicious hurt. Thank you, spirit. Hurt. Yeah, this person is being sent some kind of energy that they don't see, that they don't expect, that they're not looking at by someone who is throwing rocks and hiding their hands to try to hurt them, to try to keep them at a place where they're easily manipulated. And that could have to do with food, something about food or some kind of food they're eating. It could be being left side. Yeah, it could. Losing control. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. This. Oh, I see what you're saying. Someone could be sending this person energy manipulation to overeat as a way to control them, because if somebody's being gluttonous in any way, whether it's food or whatever else, to a degree that's harmful, that keeps you in a low energy, that makes you easily susceptible to parasites, it makes you easily susceptible to low vibrational energy. What does this scarecrow have to do with anything? Scarecrow. I just, that's so funny. I just watched a dissection, a breakdown of the story of Wizard of Oz, because it's very different. The movie is very different from the book, and the book is actually very symbolic for what was happening in that time. And the scarecrow represented the farmer, cultivation. Okay, cultivation, growth. I gotcha, growth. This person wants to keep them scared so that they don't leave them. This Puss in Boots. This Puss in Boots character wants to keep them scared. Oh my gosh, yes. And look at this. This duck is pink. See how this duck is pink? And then look at this Puss in Boots. He has a pink hat. So this is the same person. This person could be doing some kind of root work on this person. Some kind of energy manipulation to make them overeat, to keep them at a, so they don't grow, so they don't, something about their body, something about their body image is really connected to this person's plan or idea to make them, because if you don't look good, you don't feel good. If you feel it, and if you don't feel good, you don't play good. So they're sending some kind of overeating energy to this person. Wow. That is so strange and unusual and pretty diabolical. Yeah, a screen. Some kind of screen. Tessa. 90. So it said Tessa and 90. So they want this feminine energy to have a screen of some kind, something that they can't see, something that they don't know, something to keep them separated from their children, from their family. Something to keep them separated so they don't find out about something. Something that is planted. There's a dirt mound that they're on top of that's being completely like overlooked as if it's not there. There's that's hidden. Someone could be watching this person. There's a saw here. Look how that man's looking at the woman. It almost looks like he's being arbitrary with his movements. Like he's looking like he's working on the house, but he's really watching this woman. So somebody who is looking at, man, what are you saying with this? And look how this window's propped up against the lamp. So, but the lamp's not on. So something that they don't want this woman to see. Who's this woman? Is this the same woman? This kind of feels like a different energy. Something about someone doesn't want this person's family to see them in a certain way. Interesting. Some kind of separation. And there's drain pipe is on the floor. Drain pipe is broken and on the floor. Can I please have clarification? Are you saying that there's some kind of illusion on this woman? Yes. Static. Yeah, someone's not seeing something clearly. 20% battery left. And look, here's some wheat in the yes. Growth. Someone doesn't want to see this person's growth. Who's this? Why? Who's this person that doesn't want you to grow, or this feminine energy to grow? It could be a masculine energy, but it doesn't have to be. It's definitely someone in masculine energy, very controlling, very manipulative. Not that all masculines are manipulative, but this person is somebody who likes sports, somebody who plays sports, somebody who may work out a lot or may have some kind of body image. Again, with the body, what is this about the body? They want people to not think this person's attractive? Yeah, look. Back up, Foxy, you're getting warmer. Game, pin the tail on the donkey. Blindfolded. Everything artsy! Would you stop it? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me heart that. Thank you. You don't have to do that, you know, every time you come in. You can just be here and I would appreciate your presence. You don't always have to do that, okay? I love you anyway, but thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
Yes.
Yes, Spirit says yes.
A lost path.
Oh, a lost path. I see, because look, the fox is having the most fun with his blindfold on because there's some kind of illusion, Spirit says, that's been placed on this person. Is this energy manipulation or is this the parasite? What is this?
It will not.
Not, okay. Is this
cemetery?
Energy manipulation. It's energy manipulation. Burnout, not caring, your drive dies quickly, and a lost path. Someone doesn't want this person to know their path or see their path clearly. They're watching this person and they're trying to get this person to be in an energy of overeating, of not taking care of themselves, of not seeing who they want to become, of being in this low energy. Something about the cemetery. They could be going to the cemetery to perform this energy manipulation.
Hemophilia.
Hemophilia? The heck?
To sing is in sorrow.
What the heck is hemophilia? Hemophilia?
Hemophilia is a genetic disorder that prevents blood from clotting properly, resulting in increased bleeding.
A genetic disorder that prevents blood from clotting properly, resulting in increased bleeding. Bleeding for longer than normal after an injury. Easy bruising. Bleeding into joints. Bleeding into the brain. Bleeding in the mouth and gums. And frequent nosebleeds. There's someone here who may have hemophilia. Someone that is doing cemetery magic to stop this person from having clarity about who they want to become. They're sending, I told you, they're sending this person some kind of energy manipulation to overeat, to be gluttonous in eating, because they want this person to not have a good body. Something about their body. Like, give me a break. And here's the sports again. something with sports. But they're threatened by someone's workout routine, someone's who's active, who likes to stay active, someone who's taking care of their body. Yep, I told you. Look, look at this overweight person in the ice.
When it's resolved.
Well, what else? Like, what are we supposed to do about this? What can we do about it? Or what's being done about it? Karma. Consequences, cause and effect, debts. Someone's reaching their breaking point because it's happening to them. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. This feminine energy, that's what's making them analyze their behavior.
1960s.
That's what's making them analyze their behavior. They sent out some kind of energy manipulation to somebody who's a housewife or somebody has kids or a family. And one of the energies they sent out was because they were threatened by their body image, because this person was starting to exercise, was starting to work out and be active. And that was a breaking point for them. That was a breaking point for them. So they decided to send some kind of energy manipulation, but they're the ones who did it. And through the, what is it? They threw a stone and hid their hand, but now it's happening to them because of karma. And they're at the bottom at their breaking point because they're overwhelmed, because they're overeating and they're overindulging and they're gluttonous and they're having what they did to whoever this housewife is or family is happening to them. But the awesome thing about it, if we can find joy, is that this needed to happen for them to analyze their behavior, for them to actually see that their own behavior patterns and their own insecurities and their own actions that they're taking when they're drunk, and their promiscuity and their whatever they're doing when they're drunk at the cemetery, to send this energy to somebody who's working out, taking care of their body, it's happening to them and it's making them realize their own shit. So they're starting to figure that out now. Illness. A divine masculine in reverse. Someone who could have been your soulmate, or someone who's in love with you, or somebody, deep love, unity, connection, someone who wanted a connection with you. They were threatened that you were starting to look good, or that this person wants to break away from them because they're starting to look good. Releasing in reverse. So they're finding it hard to release this person, to walk away from them, because this person's putting energy manipulation on them to make them stay. But it's what happened to them. So it's like someone's doing it to them, but they did it to someone else. So that's karma. That's cause and effect. They did it to someone, so now someone's doing it to them. That's how it works. And they're wondering why they can't get out of it. They're at their breaking point because they can't stop eating. They're gaining weight. Their intuition's off. It's because they did it to somebody else. Oh, that's what that dream was. Their whole world is shifting. I saw the trees moving and the landslides going into the water because their whole world is shifting. They thought they had control. Core agendum? What the heck is core agendum? Core agendum?
Agendum is a noun that means a list of things to be discussed or done, such as at a meeting.
Core
It can also refer to
agendum?
an item on an agenda.
Oh my gosh. I gotta spell it out. I don't know what core agendum is. CORRI. IGENDUM. A thing to be corrected, typically an error in a printed book. A thing to be corrected. Tell me about this correction in a book. Truth, clarity about their pain. About their pain. And what they were committed to. Something that they were committed to that could have been from a book. Something that was that they didn't read the small print in a book. They didn't realize that it would come back to them. Because they did energy manipulation to a divine feminine. And that wasn't in the book they read. Some kind of energy manipulation that they learned, and they decided to do it on a divine feminine who was starting to work out and take care of their body. But whatever this book was, or whatever information they got, it was an error in the book. It didn't say that if you did this energy manipulation to a divine feminine, that it would come back to you. So now they have a divine masculine in reverse that they thought was their soulmate, someone who's a liar, someone who's a puss in boots, who keeps them at a low energy, who's doing the same energy manipulation to them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Now they're trapped, tied down, because that's what they wanted for this. That's what they did to this family. That's what they did to a family, or a mother in a family, someone who has 2 children and a dog and a husband. They created some kind of screen on you that made it so people didn't see you correctly. You know, this husband's giving you the side eye like you're a weirdo, and these children and dog aren't even looking at you. Something that was supposed to be a secret that they did behind your back. They sent you energy manipulation to make you overeat, and now they have someone in their life that's doing energy manipulation to them. This could be something that they taught this masculine to do. Confessions. Now they want to tell you what happened, because they're receiving karma from cause and effect because of what they did to you, and they're just now realizing the connection. They're starting to because they never wanted to be rejected. This came from a wound of rejection. Irrational fear that you were becoming your best self because you're a divine feminine, but now they're in despair, and they're falling apart because they let their pride get in the way of their manifestations, and now they can't return, and they know they can't get a second chance because you're a divine feminine. They had clouded judgment, and now they're mirroring exactly what they gave to you. They're receiving the effect of exactly what happened to you. It's crazy. Now they can't be receptive. They have no intuition. This person that they're with is always crossing boundaries, and it's got them missing your energy because they're in conflict, and they're always in differences, and they're beyond stressed. They're beyond stressed because they were in a heart fog and they weren't loyal to you. And they know that they can never be in your life again. You may have let go of this person because you had to escape some kind of energy because they never had a solid foundation. So you just kind of, you may have walked away silently because they were just distracting you. And you came to some realization in the past that they were obscuring or concealing many secrets. And they were being elusive all the time. And you knew they were being dishonest. And they may have shown you things about your beauty in the past that you chose to overlook. But you're kind-hearted, driven to madness. Your beauty may have driven them to madness because you're free-spirited and you take risks and you have possibilities. But now they misunderstood you. They didn't realize your energy was divine, and they think it's beyond forgiveness what they've done. They were shallow. Now it's happening to them, and that's the analysis that they're having. Well, how can we help? Is there any way for them to come out of this energy? Is there anything they can do to come out of this energy? Is there anything they can do to come? Yes. Reflections are true. Trust what you see. Reflections are true. Trust what you see. Is there something they can... What can they do? What would you suggest they do to come out of this energy? What can they reflect on? Detachment. They need to detach from this person. With detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. They need to stop chasing, and they need to get rid of whoever they're attached to. They need to learn the art of detachment. Grief. They need to properly grieve, accept that they're grieving from their own mistakes of what they've done. Tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. Once they forgive themselves and allow themselves to grieve for the mistakes they've made, they can open their heart. Clearing, I told you, they need to clear their energy from this person that's in their energy, because this person's doing energy manipulation, keeping them drunk, keeping them inebriated, keeping them high. Hookworms! Hookworms! I told you they have a parasite. I told you they have some kind of parasite. They need to go to the doctor and get some kind of... I don't know what you do for that. I don't know how you check for that, but I promise you, Spirit just said hookworms. I told you they have some kind of parasite in them. Whether that's physical or energetic. If it's physical, go to the doctor. See if there's something that they can do to kill it. I don't know. Get rid of your cats. This person may have cats, which is right here, a cat with bride. They may have cats, which is Puss in Boots as well. They may need to get rid of this cat because it harbors a parasite that is not good for them energetically right now. Compassion. They need to have compassion for themselves. They made mistakes that they don't think they can ever be forgiven for. That's what's keeping them in the sinking despair and keeping them wanting to drink and hide from the choices they've made when they were in a parasitic infestation. They need to find delight. They need to do things that bring them joy. I know it's really hard when you're in a state of depression to do things that make you feel good, because it almost like makes you feel guilty that you want to feel good and do things that bring you joy. But it's pivotal that in this time of despair, you do things that make you feel delight, that make you feel joy, that make you laugh, that pull you out of that place. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. Oh,
I'm a lost soul.
I'm a lost soul. My breath connects me to life. Breath work. They have, Spirit said skinny, they have some kind of body image. This person may be overweight or may perceive themselves as overweight. If you are, then get active. Go outside for walks. Try to control what you eat. Find joy. And when you can't control what you eat, be compassionate with yourself, because you have somebody in your energy who is throwing energy manipulation at you to keep you in a state of overeating. Trust is my teacher. My sexuality is sacred. Stop sleeping with people. Stop having sex. Become obstinate for as long as you can. Try not to have sex with anybody. Try not to open your sexuality to anybody while you're healing, because it makes you susceptible to parasitic infection. And this person is not in a place to be sharing their sexual energy. Courage. You're gonna need to have courage, because you made a lot of mistakes. And you're gonna have to do it right now. There's no later time. You do it now. You want to be happy, you do it now. You want to find joy, you do it now. There's nothing that's going to happen that's going to, I'll wait for this to happen and then I'll be happy. When this person forgives me, then I can be happy. When I talk to this person, then I can be happy. When I'm skinny enough, then I'll be happy. It's not going to happen. That doesn't work like that. You have to be happy now. And then those things will come to you. Stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled each moment. Thank you so much, Spirit. How can we end this? Any other advice you can give for this person? How can we end this? What's your last bit of advice that we can give for this person? Joy. Joy. I can't make it up, you guys. Even when it's hard, even when you're in the depths of despair, just know that you might feel despair, but you can feel joy at the same time. And that's why we come here, to feel both. You're not one or the other, you're both at the same time. And the way you heal is your ability to find joy in those times when you don't feel joy, but to know that it's there and it's up to you to look for it. And you have to find it and you have to choose it, because it's a choice of free will. You can feel miserable, you can beat yourself up for the mistakes you've made, you can focus on how you can't be forgiven, or you can grieve that person that you were when you made those choices, and you can choose to focus on the person you want to be that is much more different and much more joyful than that person of the past. So that's up to you. You have to find things that bring you joy. Like a child, I discovered joy in the simplicity of life. Happiness lies in magical moments, not in the material. Even the smallest joy is a great source of light. The smallest thing, a sip of coffee, the fact that you have running water, the fact that you have toilet paper to wipe your ass, the fact that you have light that you can switch on. There are many small things that we need to be grateful for, that we take for granted, that can bring us joy, and you start there. It doesn't have to be some grandiose moment of pure joy that you are trying to find by doing substances temporarily. That's temporary. That's just a false sense of security. You have to start small, like a child. When I witness my children so happy to play with a paper bag, it makes me really realize that you can find joy in anything. It doesn't have to be a big, giant, expensive toy. And that's kind of like what's going on here. And so a lot of people don't understand that they can do that. Spirit said Parkinson's disease. I don't know if somebody has that, but thank you so much, Spirit. I hope this helps in any way, shape, or form. Thank you, everyone who is here for my birthday and wished me happy birthday. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I love you all. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.